Welcome to the Social University Podcast. We are so glad you're joining us today because we want to help business owners, entrepreneurs, and people just like you who want to build their business online. Listen, if we can do it, you can do it. So let's go.
Good morning. I'm Karen Taradas with Social U. It is time for What's Up Wednesday, where we come to you live every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central to talk about social media and digital marketing tips, tricks, and trends. All this month, we're talking about things we love. And now that I've said that out loud, I can't remember what we talked about last week. Last week was something.
Local business.
Yeah. Last week was local businesses we love. Thanks, Madison. This week it's things our teams love, and things my team loves. My team came through big time. I have a really robust list for you guys. Next week we're going to talk about why we love funnels and some instructions on how you can make your own funnel. And last week of the month, the 22nd, we're going to talk about websites to love, elements your website needs so that you will love it and it converts to sales. So let's talk today about things that the team loves. And I hope you guys are ready for some, settle down, Rowdy. Hope you guys are ready for this list I think is really good. Okay. In no particular order, actually they are in the order that they were, they're in the order of the staff's first name alphabetically, which is a weird way but that's how I did it. So they're kind of randomly in order. Number one, TikTok. Am I partial? Yes, I am. It is also one of my absolute favorite apps. I use it for work. I use it for recipes. I use it for fun. I use it for work. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you. It's got our largest audience. It's the most fun to me. If I'm going to doom scroll, I'm hitting TikTok for sure. Number two, Patreon. Patreon, if you don't know what it is a membership platform that makes it easy for creators to get paid. How does that work? Well, you can gatekeep where you have gated information and they pay a monthly fee. We have a membership program, but we are struggling with our membership program to monitor payment because the way it's set up, like so many other creators, it's a Facebook page, but you can't tell, is this person paid? Is this person not paid? Patreon takes all the guesswork out of that. And of course, I got this idea from one of my favorite podcasts, the Popcast, because they have a best friends of the show that they run through Patreon. I pay several different creators on Patreon because I feel like if the content is solid and I love what they're doing, I have no problem paying $3 a month to hear a free podcast. You know, kudos. The information is killer. I'm here for it. So, we have just launched our Patreon. We will talk to you guys about that shortly, but it is a way for to get paid for creating things you've already been creating, like web comics, videos, songs, podcasts, memberships, all that good stuff. Podcasts. Number three is Toggl. There's a free version. It goes up to $10 a month. It is an organization app to track and manage how you spend your time. There is a Chrome extension for Toggl that adds a timer to any web tool, helping you track how much time you spend on each application, which works for us because I have to know for invoicing for clients, but it can work for a small business owner. You may not realize you're spending 3 hours a day on Facebook. It's very telling. Almost like your screen time on your phone where you're like, there's no way. And then you look at the breakdown, you're like, yeah, that sounds right. It helps you prioritize your day. It offers advanced features such as idle detection that helps you monitor the time when you're most productive and the time that you're not. Number four, Blue Snowball Mic. If you're going to record, if you're not using something like StreamYard or Zoom and you're going to record a podcast or you're going to record audio, Blue Snowball Mic is a great mic. Of course, it's not $1,000. Yes, there's better equipment, but I'm partial to it because it's the biggest bang for your buck. It's about $50 and it's which makes it super affordable, and it also makes it accessible, but it's still a good quality product. And again, this list is not limited to apps. These are things that everybody loves. They're very different. But let's keep going. Number five, MacBook and iPhone. My entire team at some point will swap over from a PC to a MacBook or from their whatever crappy phone they had to an iPhone because it makes a world of difference. The picture quality is different. The video quality is better. It's easier. airdropping on each other in the office, airdropping from your phone to your laptop. It just makes your life easier. Being able to click on a link from a text, easier. It just so much easier. Everybody's resistant at first, hesitant at first. They all come around. So our entire team, and there's no pressure. You can have whatever you want. But I can tell you for a fact that when we get video and pictures from clients, if it's not an iPhone, 9 times out of 10, it's so granulated or pixelated, we can't use it. So the quality is there on an iPhone. Number 6, Crunchyroll. It's an app, free. It's a streaming service. It goes from free to $9 a month. And of course, it streams anime. If you're a dork, you already know about Crunchyroll. I'm on the dork list. Of course, we have this. Of course, Becky, this is one of her. You can tell Becky's list is anime, Crunchyroll, 100%. Number 7, Grammarly. There's a free version. I use the free version. Some of our folks use the $12 a month version. It supports streamlined and effective writing. It offers suggestions to help identify and replace complicated sentences with more efficient ones. It refreshes repetitive language, and it helps you with accurate spelling, punctuation, and grammar. In this day and age, there is no excuse for grammatical mistakes on a post. Yes, we make mistakes sometimes. Everybody does. Do we sometimes repeat words or miss a period? Of course we do. We're human. But Grammarly helps prevent a lot of that. And I'm the worst. If I've read content more than one time, I'm not seeing the mistake. I don't care if it's on fire. So it helps me know. And it also gauges the mood of the text. So it tells me if I have a tendency to be too abrupt. So I strive for a friendlier text interpretation. It tells me if I'm being friendly or not, which sadly I need. Number 8 is Asana. It is a project management tool. There is a free version. I think our entire team uses the free version. It can go up to $9 a month. Organizational tool that helps teams track and manage their work. Wonderful for planning social media content. It is exactly what we use for our clients to pre-approve posts before they go live. And in case there's ever any issue and we need to go back and look at content, we just pulled content from 18 months ago because of the Asana board, because a client had a question. It was very easy to go in there and look. Love Asana. Number 9, CapCut. If you've done any video in the last 6 months, unless you're living under a rock, you've seen the logo CapCut. It offers easy to use video editing functions, fonts and effects, advanced features like animation, smooth slow motion, stabilization, and it helps you capture and snip moments. But it's a video editing app that allows you to create from scratch or use really cool templates that already look like they're for TikTok. I think the templates is what does it for me, for CapCut. Number 10, Duolingo. It's the world's best way to learn a language. There's a free mobile app. You can learn in a few minutes every day, 30 plus languages online and bite-sized lessons. I like the bite-sized lesson part. I hate to say this, especially since I'm in my 50s, but if it's longer than a couple of minutes, I'm out. I have to intake information in smaller pieces or really gear up for training for a class, because if you send me a video that's 30 minutes long, it is not happening unless it's about the most exciting topic in the world. I'm just saying. So Duolingo makes it manageable. Number 11, Spotify. Spotify is a digital music, podcast, and video service that gives you access to millions of songs and other content from creators all over the world. It's free. You can pay. You don't have to pay. There's a bunch of free stuff on there. And they have some really cool lists generated by users. And they have great podcast lists too. So if you're looking for a list of entertainment, they have that kind of stuff there. It's a great place it's a good resource to go look for new material. Number 12, Metricool. It's free up to $15 a month. It allows you to analyze, manage, and monitor the success of your digital content. I actually want to get into Metricool standalone a little bit later, because there is a version that lets you kind of spy on your competition, and I want to dig into that a little bit further. Number 13, InShot. It is a video editing clip. You can also edit images. It's fast. I use the free version. You can pay a one-time purchase for $35 and you have it forever. One of the fastest things for me to use, Becky says, she's probably watching Crunchyroll right now. You gotta love that about Becky. InShot, if you want to do a quick circle or you can do it on an iPhone, but if you don't have an iPhone and you need to do this, it allows you to quickly add stickers, arrows, circles, frames on images or video. It's fast. And it's free. It's a good starter place. Okay, number 14, the gradient tool on Canva. You can make a gradient from any two colors on Canva. Very cool. The blurring tool on Canva. A lot of times if we're showing people how to do stuff, I don't want to give my customers information away, so we can blur out the name or blur out the login information, whatever you need to do to make it secure. Number 16, Pinterest. You guys, Pinterest is out there. It is a great resource if you're looking for content to post online. It is an excellent resource. Again, it's like, to me, it's like stationary TikTok. There are so many different levels of Pinterest. You've got business and recipe and parent and shopping, so many cool things. And we get a ton of engagement. My company gets a ton of engagement on Pinterest because we'll post our blogs there. And without fail, our top 10 viewed pins every single week, it's the blog where people are clicking through and looking at the website. So if you haven't looked at it for work, I highly recommend that you do. Number 17, Huckleberry. This was a new app to me. This is from one of our parents who has young children. It's free to 9 months, $3 to $9 a month. I got excited about the child part. The new way to improve your child's sleep or schedule. It pairs pediatric experts with AI to create a custom sleep plan for your unique family in mind. You can also track your child's daily activities. So you can keep up with their bathroom schedule or their eating schedule to kind of simplify your life. And for parents of young kids, I mean, that's a blessing. I remember when my son was little and having to write down his medication list. I mean, it was a lot. So there's an app now that will help you with that for free. 18, you guys are going to know who this is the second I say this, but the Chick-fil-a app, you get points, you get free food. They send you free food all the time, and you can order on the app and pay when you get there. That is Madison 100% all day, every day. We call her Chick-fil-a for a reason. Number 19, VLLO. It is free to up to $6 a month. It is similar to CapCut. It's a video editing tool, but it doesn't have a bunch of templates. It's very easy for beginners. If you're just getting started, VLLO is a great place to cut your teeth for video editing. And it does do a lot of cool stuff. Like if you want to do voiceover, you can do it on VLLO. I had somebody ask me that yesterday. I want to put my voiceover because you can hear my kids in the background. VLLO, and it's VLLO. There's no E, VLLO, VLLO. Number 20, PopSocket. I actually do have wrist and hand pain because I'm on my phone so much. PopSocket can help prevent a lot of that. Number 21, HootSuite. Hey, Madison, will you hand me the... HootSuite is a scheduling tool. It is one of my favorites. It is one of the few tools that you can use on multiple platforms. Like just for example, Planoly is only for Instagram, but HootSuite you can use you can use it for Facebook, but Creator Studio is better, but you can use it for LinkedIn. You can use it for Twitter. You can use it for, Facebook. You can use it for multiple platforms. Also, it has pretty robust analytics, but one of my favorite things about HootSuite is the dashboard. You can create a custom dashboard where it shows you in Twitter in particular. Not my favorite platform, so I don't want to spend a lot of time there. So I can generate a dashboard for myself that shows my tweets, my retweets, my comments, direct messages, mentions, and it's all on one screen so I can take it all in at one time. HootSuite also allows you to automatically search for tweets that include your keywords that are relative to your company. And then it tells you the best time to retweet those. And you just have to go through and check them off to be retweeted. Killer. Love it. If you guys have not checked out HootSuite, I highly recommend you do. There's a free version. It can get crazy expensive if you're an agency, but for most people, the free version's great, and you can do up to 3 platforms, which is plenty for most business owners. Number 22, a good content calendar, which we happen to have. We will include the URL in the comments of this video, you can just go log in and get our free content calendar. It's not going to be free for long. So if that's something you're interested in, you can go ahead and download. It gives you a 2-week rotation for your social media. It is made to be customized. So it is a suggestion. It's a template for you to go in there and make it your own, to personalize it so it works for you. And 23, as much as I hate to say this out loud, a paper planner. It's still beneficial no matter how digital we get. I still use a notebook. Laura still uses a paper planner. I think it can still be very helpful. There's just no substitute for writing your list on the daily and being able to readily see it at your fingertips. And I mean, considering what we do, and we're super, super digital. Yeah, there's the link for the content calendar. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. That's it for us today. We will be back again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Next week, we are going to talk about why we love funnels. If you're not familiar with a sales funnel, it is a very simple process that's made for you to capture emails so you can send out emails to a list. Most people, as you guys know, don't buy the first time they encounter you. So you have to stay kind of in their line of vision so they remember you and they're ready to make a purchase. And we're going to talk about how that works, why that works, and how you can make it work for you next week. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. We do monitor the comments pretty consistently. And if there's anything you guys need, I'm Karen Taradas. And until next week, I'm here to help. Thanks.
Thanks for joining us for the Social University podcast. We hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media at Stay Social U. That's the letter U. And we will talk to you next week. Remember, you've got this.